Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to break down one of the most useful features in modern JavaScript, destructuring. If you've ever looked at your code and thought it felt a little clunky or repetitive when you're trying to get data out of objects or arrays, well, this one's for you.
Think about it, right? You don't just dump your entire suitcase out on the hotel floor. You just reach in, grab your charger, grab a t-shirt, and you're good to go. That exact idea, that's the key to understanding what we're about to do with our code.
So let's dive into this idea of unpacking your digital suitcase and get a quick intro to what destructuring really is. Okay, so what is it? Simply put, destructuring is just a super convenient way to pull information out of arrays and objects. It lets you grab exactly the pieces you want and pop them into their own variables, all in one clean, readable step. Trust me, it's a total game changer. Okay, so how does this actually work? Let's get practical and start by looking at how you can unpack objects, or, grab specific things from your digital suitcase. All right, so here's our suitcase. It's just a simple user object. As you can see, it's got a couple of properties inside, name and age. Pretty standard stuff we see all the time. And here is the magic. Look at that line. Instead of the old way where you'd have to write const name is user.name and then const age is user.age, we do it all in one go. Those curly braces on the left are the key. They tell JavaScript, hey, look inside the user object, find properties that match these names, and create new variables for me. It is so incredibly clean. And just like that, we've got two new variables, name and age, all ready to use. No more typing user.name or user.age all over your code. We just pulled them right out. So much better. All right, so that's objects. What about arrays? Well, next up, let's unpack arrays. The concept's the same, but the big difference here is that order really matters. So this time, our suitcase is a colors array. Super simple, right? Red, green, and blue. And with arrays, it's all about the position. Red is first, green is second. You get the idea. Now notice the syntax here. We're using square brackets, not the curly braces we used for objects. And that's because with arrays, destructuring works by position. So the first variable name we list, first, automatically gets the first item from the array. The second name, second, gets the second item. It's all about the order. And the result is exactly what you'd expect. Our variable first now holds red and second holds green. And what about blue? Well, since we didn't ask for a third item, it just gets left behind. We took only what we needed. That's the whole point. Okay, this is cool and all, but is it just some fancy syntax? No way. Let's talk about why this actually matters in the real world, the benefits of smart packing your code. The benefits here are honestly huge. Right off the bat, your code gets shorter and just way more readable. But the real win is when you're working with something like a framework like React. Think about it. Instead of typing props.username, props.userid, props.useravatar over and over and over again, you just destructure them one time at the top of your component. This isn't just a nice-to-have trick. This is how modern JavaScript is written. Mastering this is a massive step up.
So, I've got a question for all of you watching. In your day-to-day coding, which one do you find yourself reaching for more? Are you constantly destructuring objects from API responses, or are you pulling items out of arrays more often? Hey, if this explainer helped destructuring finally click for you, let me know by hitting that like button. And for more quick explainers on core JavaScript concepts just like this one, make sure you subscribe. I'd really love to see your answer to that last question down in the comments below. Thanks for watching.